So for those of you who've not got into automation much, it can seem overwhelming, complex, and difficult to get hold of. But effectively, it's using computers to automate tasks. That's the basic. It's a machine learning. It's machines doing things for us. And if you think about it, we've been doing this for years. So anyone who's using an ATM to get cash, a bank teller used to give you cash, you can now go to an ATM. So now more and more, it's very easy to get hold of technology to do a lot of tasks for us. And just to be clear, the reason why we do this is because ultimately it gives us more efficiency, more productivity, but gives us better decisions. We can make better decisions if we automate things because we've got less manual errors. Employee innovation. I appreciate many of you may not have employees as the sole practitioners, but even just your own business, you as a business owner become more innovative. Because once you start down this automation path, you start to think about things differently. And you don't have to jump into full automation, like everything's automated. That's not the point here. The point is you just start thinking around what tasks could we automate? And if you wanted some examples of what I've used automation for in my own business and with my clients, here's 3. So data extraction, reporting. So this is where you're pulling it out of Excel. You get perhaps complicated Excel reports from your clients. You want to just put that into a nice Power BI dashboard to report back to them. We can pull that data automatically with Power BI. Just some advanced Excel skills are a really good place to start with automation. Invoices. We all have to deal with invoices. We have to follow up, chase up clients who don't pay their invoices. We have to make sure the invoices are paid on time. We also have to make sure that they're approved. Maybe we approve them, maybe someone else approves them. And then ultimately we're paying our vendors, people who invoice us. When do we pay them? Automation can do this for us. We set certain limits. So anything under 50,000 or 20,000, we just pay automatically. Anything over that, we might send for approval. There's different ways to manage the automation. So again, just thinking through the process and set out ways to automate takes time off your hands. And then onboarding new hires. So when we're hiring staff, because we're always needing good staff, how do we work through that? So a checklist is a great, simple automation to start. And then you can actually use email productivity tools to actually send an email to the client. They fill in an initial survey or questionnaire. They then come to an interview. You then interview them. You then get to onboarding to make sure they've got credentials, payroll, the location, desk, computer, things like that. We can automate all of that, or at least have it stage by stage sent to different people. And you're probably thinking, I need to be involved in this. The reason the process works is because I do it. And you're right. But at the end of the day, you can only spend so many hours doing everything. You only have so much time. So this is really tough to let go of, folks. I've been through it with my own business. I still get involved in invoice payments when I know I shouldn't, but you don't always have the people available. So it does take time, but trust me, when you invest time in it, ultimately it does pay off in the longer run. So what I want to do now quickly is just show you a quick few steps to think about automation. So back to that innovation projects, making your business more future-proof, thinking about how you can improve. If you think about how to do automation, it's know what you want to achieve, back to that goal. Is it reduce cost, increase revenue, get more clients, onboard people quickly? What's that goal? Know that up front. Then get your team involved. Again, don't think this is about you. If you're a sole practitioner, talk to friends and colleagues in the industry. Look at what they're doing. What have you automated? Use this form as well. Reach out on the chats and the breakout groups to say what else, who has automated, and then when you've looked at the process, which tasks can be automated easily. And this is the 3rd step, folks, because if you automate a bad process, it's still a bad process. Automation doesn't fix things, it just speeds them up. So it's really, really important to make sure you fix the process in step 2 before you apply technology. And that's in the 4th step. And that's where it could be your existing tools probably have automation frameworks and toolkits. Don't think you have to buy anything new here, folks. I'm a big fan of leverage what you have. And then think big, start small. So again, don't be overwhelmed with, I have to automate the entire process. You're just going to get stuck. just start with one report or one Excel or one part of the onboarding or one invoice.